مرحبا. أهلا ومرحبا.
هذا الفيديو مقدم من MyUS. انضم اليوم لتسوق كل ما تريد من متاجر أمريكا التي توفر لكم آلاف الماركات بمختلف تخصصاتها، ثم اشحنها بسرعة فائقة إلى باب منزلك بواسطة MyUS.
Yeah, so I was born in Baghdad, Iraq, long time ago. I was 3 years old when my parents came to Canada. We had nothing. My parents struggled, my dad was a dishwasher after, being in the Middle East. My dad was a rich man, and coming here, we were left with nothing. As I grew older, I was very athletic. I don't know why. I wanted to do something athletic all the time. And as I got older, I got into running. I ran a lot, and then I got into, when I got to high school, I wanted to wrestle. And my parents, I thought it was a good thing because my male cousins wrestled. And I was like, oh, I want to do it too, it was interesting to me. So when I told my parents, I came home, it was ninth grade in high school, I came home and I'm like, Mom, you'll never believe it, I joined wrestling, I'm so excited. And they're like, you did what? And so I ignored them and I went to wrestling practice the next day. And the next day my uncle he lived with us at the time. He came to my school, he grabbed me by my ear and he told me I was never to wrestle again because it's a man's sport. And they didn't understand that I was there because I loved it. Fighting is my job. I just didn't let anybody put me down. I didn't let anyone take that from me because I do everything for everyone in my family. I love my family. I work hard. I help them as much as I can. But this is the one thing I did for me and that I loved, that I was passionate about, and I never gave it up. And this is where it took me. So I'm really happy about it. I came home and I actually lost the fight. When I first started, I lost the fight. I had black eye. My face was all beat up. And she laughed at me. But she didn't say anything. She just laughed. And she's like, that's what you deserve. Like, that's what you wanted? People don't understand, and they're going to try to break you as much as they can. Even if it's family, she's my mother and she loves me and she's my 100%, she supports me now. But when they don't understand why you're doing this and they don't understand why you're not going to get paid during that time, working during that time where you can get money, and I'm doing this for free. They don't understand why I do it. It's who I am. It's in my blood. It's not just because I'm not raised there. It doesn't mean I'm not Iraqi. I was born there. My parents were born there. My grandparents, my great-grandparents, and I will never forget that. And I always tell my husband, I always say, I want to go back and have my kids there. I want my kids to be born there, and that's one of my dreams, is to go back and give my kids the opportunity to be, to be born in Iraq and carry on the tradition. And I'm not the first generation, and I don't want my kids to be. I want them to be born there too. So I'm very passionate about it because I'm a woman, especially because I'm a woman who came from the Middle East and who did something like this, where if I was still in the Middle East, I think I would have been shunned, or I would have been treated not so good. I'm a woman, yes, but I can look what I've done, and I think I was the first person in the Middle East to become a UFC fighter. And not only was I the first person, I'm a female, and I think that speaks a lot. I had a fight with one chick who was like muscle, everything, and but I never gave up, and at the end I almost finished that fight. But she was a tough girl, man. I don't know if she was on something or not, but she was a tough girl. I would love to. That's my dream. I wish I fought in Abu Dhabi, but that didn't happen. But if imagine, that's like a dream for me. Imagine if the UFC came to Iraq. I would love to. I would make sure that I'm on that card. I would love to start a program, not just for the women, you know, for children, I think, to give them the opportunity to see their potential, even though it's, you know, against what we're made to brought up to believe, you know. I'd love to see that. I'd love to do that. Okay, a message from me would be, you know, whether you're a male or female, I know it's hard for us to follow our dreams sometimes, and it's when it's outside of what your parents want. They want you to be a doctor, they want you to be a nurse or whatever, which is great. But if you want to do something different and it's your parents are against it, I mean, you just have to follow your heart. What I did was I went to school to become a primary technician, and I did it for them, but then after that I followed my dream. So it's not going to be easy, definitely not going to be easy. Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. Believe in yourself. Don't let anyone tell you, no, you're never going to make it. It's because when people tell you you're not going to make it, it's because if they were in your shoes, they wouldn't make it. That's why they say it to you. So don't trust what everybody else is saying. Just trust your heart. And work hard. It's not going to be easy. People are going to say bad things to you. People are going to try to put you down. Just keep your head down, work hard, and follow your dream, and you will be there, and you will excel. As long as you love what you do, you will excel at it.
قم بالتسجيل للحصول على عضوية MyUS اليوم. تسوق على الفور من أفضل العلامات التجارية من آلاف المواقع الأمريكية. احصل على توصيل إلى باب منزلك في العراق من MyUS بأسعار منخفضة رائعة وخيارات شحن سريعة. انضم الآن.